Hello guys, welcome back to my channel Super User. Today I'm going to talk about Raspberry Pi and how to set up a desktop on it. Okay, for those of you who don't know, Raspberry Pi is kind of a pocket-sized computer with all the basic attributes of a CPU. Due to its small size, there is a lot of cool stuff you can do with it. For one, you can set up a desktop on it that I'm going to show you in this video. You can make a robot, set up a gaming machine or a security system. In short, there's a lot that you can accomplish using a Raspberry Pi. There are various models available in market. Latest is rpi-4 Model B in 3 variants of 2GB, 4GB and 8GB RAM. We are using 4GB variant. However, 2GB is enough for most of the normal stuff. This is how our rpi-4 looks like. Now here is the SD card slot beneath the board. Then we got micro USB port for power supply. These two are micro HDMI ports, which means we can connect two monitors or displays to a Raspberry Pi 4. Then we have a slot for camera. And here I can connect an audio jack. Then we have 4 USB ports, two are USB 2.0 and other two are USB 3.0. This is an Ethernet port. And in the last, here are general input output pins to connect sensors and other stuff like that. This was about rpi-4. Now let's come to peripherals you need to set up a desktop on rpi. First we need at least 16 gigs SD card. Pi will use SD card as a hard drive. Everything will be stored on it. Then we need a monitor or an old television with HDMI, VGA, DVI or DP port. Then we need a cable or adapter that will connect our monitor to micro HDMI of rpi. As my monitor is very old, it uses a VGA port, so I need a VGA to micro HDMI adapter. Next, for power supply, we need a Type-C power adapter with 5.1 volt and 3 ampere DC output. I'll suggest Raspberry Pi 4 official power adapter. And at last we need a keyboard and a mouse. Now we are ready to start the setup. As I am setting up a desktop, so I need an operating system. Raspberry provides a Debian-based Linux distribution named Raspberry OS, earlier known as Raspbian. I'm gonna go for that, but there are other operating systems that have Raspberry images available, so you can choose from there. What we are going to do is first download and flash an image of Raspberry OS on SD card. So open your browser and type Raspberry OS. Click on this link, slide down, and click here. Now either you can download your image from here and use Etcher to manually flash the image, or you can go back and here you have rpi-imager for Windows, Mac OS and Ubuntu, or Linux users can download it using this command. You can copy it from description, open your terminal, paste that command and replace apt with snap. Now enter, type in your password. We don't need to install an Raspberry OS image, as Imager will download it and flash it all together. It's done. Now close your terminal and open the Imager. Choose your operating system. Here you have multiple options available. I'll go with Raspberry Pi OS 32-bit. Now select your SD card and click Write. Click Yes. This is going to take a considerable amount of time. It's completed. Click Continue. Now eject your SD card. Now let's come to hardware setup. 1. Insert your SD card at the bottom of the board. 2. Connect your monitor to micro HDMI of Pi. 3. Connect your mouse and keyboard in the USB ports. 4. Connect the power supply in Type-C port. This is what I got here. Now go ahead and power it on. As it is booting for the first time, it will take a while. Once it is booted up, you'll see this window. Let's do a small setup. Click Next. Now here choose your country. Then choose your preferred language. Select your time zone and click Next. Type a password. Click Next. Again, Next. Now here select a wireless network. Again, click Next. Here update your software. Click OK. Once it is updated, restart your system. I'll do it later. Now let's see what we got in here. In programming section, we have an advanced IDE for coding and Thorny Python IDE. Let's try it. Save it. Now run it. It's working perfectly. Now quit it. In internet, we have Chromium web browser. Then we have applications for media like videos and images. Then games. And in accessories, we have a lot of stuff. You should go through all this. Then we have help for references and troubleshooting. Also go through preferences one time. Well, that's all for the day. I'll leave some resources in description for those who want to continue with Raspberry Pi. Thank you for watching this video. If you have any doubts, ask me in comments. If this was helpful, please like and share. Also subscribe so you don't miss my upcoming videos. See you next time.